Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Vicki Chats. I have a very special guest in the studio with me today, Alan Clausman. My guest might just be the most interesting man in Iowa, arguably speaking. Yes, a retired security guard from John Deere, lifelong outdoorsman, devoted fisherman, and now an author whose new memoir dives deep into the wild Canadian bush, the passage of time, and the people he met along the way. Alan Clausman, born and raised in Waterloo, spent most of his career in security at John Deere, keeping an eye out for the unexpected. But his real surveillance work, that came later when he started looking back on the people, places, and adventures that shaped him. So now, living in Dyke, Iowa, Alan writes with the same focus and quiet intensity that made him good at watching over others. Only now he's watching over memory. In his memoir, he wonders, what really happened out there? He doesn't always find answers, but he does offer stories, the kind that will stay with you. So whether he's casting a line, asking big questions, or chasing down the ghosts of his past, Alan brings heart, humor, and hard-earned wisdom to every single page. Welcome, Alan.
Thank you, Vicki.
Yes, my pleasure. So tell me, what's your earliest childhood memory, Alan, and how did it shape your view of the outdoors or adventure?
Well, it happened many years ago. I was only 4 years old, and
Okay.
people say, how do you remember something, you were 4 years old? Well, it was kind of dramatic. I
Yes.
was out in the boat in a wooden square stern freighter canoe fishing with my mom and dad. And
Aw, cute.
yeah, and we were trolling. It was only two seats in the boat. I sat on the gas tank with a cushion
Hmm.
and just kind of looked around. And all of a sudden, Dad yelled, "Bear!"
Oh my gosh.
Max, my mom's Maxine, he
Oh,
called her Max. Max, get the movie camera.
oh my gosh.
And I'm looking around, oh, there's the bear. It's swimming to shore. So she gets the movie camera and we start getting closer. And she's telling Dad, Ray, get closer, get closer. 'Cause back then, Vicki, we didn't have zoom lenses or
Right?
anything. It was just fixed. So we're getting closer to the bear and closer. And I look down to my side, I believe it was my left, and there's the bear. Then
Oh my gosh.
Then both of the bear's front paws come up
Ooh.
onto the side of the canoe.
Oh.
Dad, I wasn't watching Dad, I was watching Mom and the bear. Dad grabbed a canoe paddle
Okay.
and kind of gently but forcefully hit the
Oh,
bear
yes, of
alongside the
course.
head
Of course.
and hit the accelerator on the outboard motor, and we just kind of scooted out of the way and let the bear swim to shore and
Oh,
off into the bush.
oh my gosh, what a memory. So who would you say are your biggest influences either in life now or in how you tell your stories?
My mom and dad, obviously,
Nice.
Ray and
Nice.
Maxine Clausman,
Yes.
because if
Beautiful.
without them, I wouldn't have this story at
Right.
all.
Right.
Because they flew back into the bush in 1950 on their honeymoon. And then next would obviously be the Gordon Reed family.
Oh, yes.
They lived on the lake where mom and dad flew into. And what a lot of people don't understand or see is back then they lived in the bush 46 air miles from town. By land and water, 105 miles
Wow.
portaging.
Oh my gosh.
And they just lived out there.
I
They
just can't
lived off the land. Gordon, his wife, and their three kids.
Wow.
Interesting thing I didn't tell you earlier, I thought was so cool, Vicki,
Yeah.
was the Canadian government, the Ontario government,
Yes.
flew books in for the kids
Oh, wow.
for homeschooling.
Oh, I
And I'm
love
thinking,
it.
homeschooling
Yes.
back in the late 40s? They did it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So describe your ideal fishing day. What's in the cooler? What's on the hook? And where are you?
Oh, my ideal fishing day. It's changed so much over the years. It used to be, I want to catch fish.
Yeah,
I gotta catch
right?
limits,
Yes.
And now it's more I like to go out and just fishing. If I catch fish, that's fine.
Yes.
I like other people in the boat to
Nice.
catch fish
Aw,
because
that's
I'm kind
sweet.
of teaching them,
Yes.
where I'm going,
Right.
how I'm running the boat, how I'm pulling crankbaits or
Yes.
spoons for
Yes.
trolling, jigging, whatever.
Right.
My favorite place really is quite a few of them, but I'll name two.
Okay.
If I'm fishing lake trout, obviously it would be in Canada
Oh,
on
yes.
Donald Lake.
Yes.
Um, I also enjoy walleye fishing. In fact, as you'll see in my book, I've fished
Yes.
competitive off and on for quite a
Wow.
few years.
Wow.
Walleye fishing is easy in some places, other places it's not. Donald Lake, to me, they're a dime a dozen, the walleyes.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite place, though, is in Minnesota.
Yes. I
I
love
love
Minnesota.
fishing a couple different lakes.
Okay.
The best one is probably Lake Winnipegashish,
Ooh, there you
which is a
go.
mouthful. So all the locals just call it Big Winnie.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's cute.
yeah,
I love that.
yeah. It's real big water.
Okay. And what's another one?
Leech Lake.
Leech Lake.
I have
Yes.
vacationed there many times with the family and
Nice.
fished, and I really enjoy Leech Lake. The town of Walker,
Yes.
not very
Walker.
big,
Yes.
but some nice sports shops and good
Yes.
places to eat.
Yes. And good gift shops as well.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yes. I love that area. Okay. So let's talk about your biggest pet peeves.
One of my biggest pet peeves is people that want to change my stories.
Oh,
I will be sitting around the campfire or whatever, talking,
right.
and somebody will say, "No, no, it didn't happen that way,"
Oh, what?
or "I was with you," or it just many different things. And in fact, Vicki, you are probably kind of aware of that too, because as we wrote the book,
Mm-hmm.
I would write out some things for Vicki
Mm-hmm.
and get them to her. Vicki would go ahead and put it into words.
Yes.
Once in a while, she varied that a little bit,
A little bit. Just
just
a
a little
little
bit.
bit.
And I'm right back to her,
Yeah.
Vicki, it
Yeah.
didn't happen that way. That's not how we
Right.
fish for
Right.
lake trout or whatever, you know?
Exactly. Uh-huh. Right. And it was just an honor to serve as your editor. I loved working on that book. It was 9 months of beauty.
It was fun.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I had no idea what it would be like,
Yeah.
to author and then work with a writer to
Yeah.
put a book together.
Yes. We
It
had so much fun.
and it is. I know
Yes.
you have said, well, what are you going to write about next? I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, geez.
Let's go. Let's get it
Yeah.
going.
Should I make another trip to Canada and
Yeah.
write
Oh,
another
yes.
book or
Yes. You can write it off.
yeah, there you
As a
go.
business expense.
Yeah.
No, serious. You can.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your memoir reflects on people and events from years past. How did it feel to revisit some of those lost places and friendships?
It was kind of moving at times.
Yes, of course.
Emotional.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about my last trip, how it kind of ties with that. It was in 2022. My wife and some of our friends said, you know, it's going to be really emotional for Al to return to Donald Lake
Mm-hmm.
to see Honeymoon Island,
Yes.
now owned by somebody else, to
Yes, of
fish and
course.
everything pouring back, all the memories. It didn't bother me at all, Vicki.
Oh, yay.
No, it was like, well, that's cool.
Yeah, that's
They've done
cool.
this, whatever. It's way too modern for me, but yeah. What did get me though was when I started writing.
Okay.
Um, and I would get teary-eyed.
Oh,
I just the emotions
yes, of
of
course.
who I was with, whether I was moose hunting
Yeah.
or fishing with Dad, up just the two of us in the
Mm-hmm.
fall. I'd get
Mm-hmm.
emotional, and I'd have to get the Kleenex out.
Oh, bless your
And then
heart.
Carolyn, my wife, would look over and she said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "Nothing, just what I'm
Nothing.
writing." "Well, tell me what you're writing." And I
Oh,
tell her, and she said, "Well, okay."
yes.
But it's what kind of come back to me.
Right, right, exactly. So let's talk about you write about people who disappeared. One in particular, we think we're not sure what happened. What was going through your mind as you explored those memories?
What it was like for him and his friend that just took off.
Yes,
He was one of Gordon and Muriel's kids,
yes.
their son. He took off back into the bush with another guy. They got a canoe, they bought supplies, probably traps, and just took off into the bush. As Muriel told my mom in a phone conversation after the Reeds moved out of the bush and had phones,
Yes, yes.
that yeah, they hadn't heard from him. He was just gone. I think about that, and it's it's how he was raised.
Yes, of course.
He didn't like civilization
Yeah. Right.
and wanted to get back
Right.
into the wild, back into the
Oh,
bush.
bless his heart.
And what makes me think that is and it's in the book, one of the letters that Muriel writes to my mom
Yes.
was about her husband, Gordon.
Mhm.
They had gone into town for supplies,
Mhm.
flown in, and got back home
Yeah.
to Donald Lake. And Gordon told Muriel, he says, "I'm not going into town again. I'm staying out
Oh,
here on the lake."
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So, your
Yeah,
mind can go anywhere
right.
after you know about these
Mm-hmm.
people,
Mm-hmm.
not just Gordon, other
Mm-hmm.
trappers that lived in the bush
Right,
that I've met over the
right.
years. It's just,
Yeah,
they don't like civilization.
exactly. So, what do you think the bush taught you about life that maybe nothing else could have done?
A lot about patience, Vicki.
Ooh,
Being careful, not getting hurt when you're out walking.
yes.
It's like, we did a lot of walking through the bush. We would go to other lakes, what we call portaging.
Mhm.
You're carrying boats, motors, all of your equipment, and you got to be careful.
Right.
You don't want to fall. You don't want to twist an
No,
ankle,
no.
because how are you going to get out? Back
Right.
in the day, if somebody got hurt or somebody was sick, we would go out in a boat,
Mm.
and we would have, say, a red jacket or a red seat cushion, and we
Ooh.
would wait for a float plane
Oh
to
my
fly over,
gosh.
and we'd wave it at
Oh,
them. And
whoa.
that, with the bush pilots up there, whenever they saw that when they were flying, that
Yes.
was an indication that somebody needed help.
Oh my gosh.
Nowadays, they have the internet, they have cell phones, and
Yeah,
everything
right.
out there. Although
Yes.
it's still a 49-mile airplane ride to
Wow.
come in to get you and then take you back out to the hospital.
Oh my gosh.
But it's a lot more convenient
Yes.
than going
Yes.
out in a boat and flagging down a float plane.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So I want them to see the cover of this beautiful book. So excuse me.
Okay.
I'm going to reach behind you. Unfortunately, I did not bring my copy in today. Here you go, dear, if you want to just show that. Yes, isn't it gorgeous, ladies and gentlemen? So the artist has since passed, but what is his name?
His name is Woody Parker.
Woody Parker.
And Woody lived in Dike, Iowa.
What a fabulous artist from Dike, Iowa. And
And
this is where the author lives too. Dike is your best kept secret. It's beautiful.
yes, it is.
Yes.
And Woody was a contractor.
Okay.
Not a very big one, just
Yeah.
on his own. And he had been into Honeymoon Island with my dad and my dad's brother, Uncle Wendell. They were good friends.
Nice.
And he'd been in there and never knew he was an artist. And he did that painting.
That's
and
gorgeous.
I have it on the wall of my basement.
Oh, sweet.
Along with some other paintings.
So, yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say your memoir reflects on people and events from the years past. How did it feel to revisit some of those lost places and friendships?
It come to me real easy. I thought maybe it wouldn't.
Yeah.
To remember everything.
Right.
Like the bear when I was 4 years old.
Yes, right.
Moose hunts. Just all come back to me so easy. At first, I was even wondering, I'm thinking, okay, Dad had Alzheimer's. Mom was also, memory's just gone. Yeah. I'm thinking, okay, when we started this, I was 70 years old. Now I'm 71. I'm thinking, am I going to remember everything?
Right.
And I did.
You sure did.
In fact, there would be times I'd be writing and my wife, Carolyn, would be sitting there maybe watching TV. Yeah. She'd say, what are you writing now? And I'd give it to her and she'd read it. And she says, I don't remember that story. And I said, well, sorry, dear, there's just so many stories, so much happened. Yeah.
So what surprised you the most when you started writing this book? The stories that came up or the emotions that surfaced?
Definitely the emotions.
Oh, sure.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. A lot of times I had a box of Kleenex.
Of course you did. Yep. Bless your heart. So did writing this book feel like closure, a tribute, or more like opening a new chapter?
Opening a new chapter, maybe.
Ooh, yay.
And a tribute.
Yes. And
to everybody involved. Yes. Family members, trappers of the past that I knew in there. Gordon Reed, his family, another trapper that I write about was Alex Tully.
Yes.
Alex lived in Manitoba, another province.
Oh, yeah.
Such a nice guy. He would paddle his canoe up to see us.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah. And he had his lead sled dog that was always with him.
Aww.
Babe. I've even got a picture of me and Babe.
Cute, Babe.
Yeah. And he liked to have a drink.
Oh, of course.
Well, and Dad would kind of pay him because he would say that, well, he'd watch our place over the winter time and the other places on the lake.
Sweet.
And so Dad might give him a 12-pack or, fifth of whiskey.
That's beautiful.
Come nighttime, he'd go home. He would never spend the night.
Oh, wow.
And he'd hop in his canoe. Babe, his sled dog, he'd get up in the front, he'd take off paddling.
Oh my gosh.
He would paddle once around Honeymoon Island, singing a song about a red rose in Red Lake.
Oh, cute.
I don't know if it ever become a hit song, but he would sing it and then he'd take off for Manitoba.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. There's a quiet kind of resilience and discipline throughout your story. Do you think those qualities came from nature or from the work you did all your life?
Nature.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nature is, you can go out into the woods around here and it's beautiful.
Yes.
But to go up there 800 miles north of here and get into the bush
Yes.
and go out and see what, God created,
Yes.
or as the Indians and locals say, the Great Spirit created, 10 to
Yes.
12,000 years ago.
Right.
Not that old, really.
Yes,
That area
right.
is not that old up there.
Exactly.
And just to see how it was created, how the glaciers melted off, moved rocks, and
Ooh.
it is just, it's something.
Oh, that's beautiful. Have you ever had a day of fishing where absolutely everything went wrong? If so, tell us about it.
Oh yeah, I've had a few of those.
Okay.
And one of them wasn't in Canada.
Okay.
It was in Green Bay, Wisconsin, on the
Ooh.
Bay of Green Bay,
Go
which is very
Packers.
big.
Yes.
We were fishing a tournament. I was with my cousin,
Okay.
Bob Stewart, and we were in his boat, 20-foot boat, 300 horse outboard, and all the bells, whistles, and toys on it.
Yes. Yes.
We were out pre-fishing, and we were on fish that could have cashed us a check.
Ooh.
No problem.
Nice.
They were nice sized fish. So, day of the tournament, we take off into a very strong wind. And again, we're in a 20-foot boat, but we're taking water over the front of it.
Okay.
And it's hitting the windshield, and we got our rain gear on. And we get out to our spot that we had all our waypoints, our where to go, where the fish were. We get out there, set our lines, and start trolling night crawlers on spinners. And we're watching the electronics. Yep, the fish are still down there, right where they're supposed to be. Nothing bit.
Are you serious?
Not a single bite.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like,
what?
After we'd gone maybe 100 yards, I started looking around the surface of the water, and there had been a bug hatch overnight.
Oh.
And what happens during a bug hatch, according to the biologists and everything,
Yes.
bugs will hatch at night off the bottom. And a walleye will open their mouth and just swim around through them and eat them.
Oh my gosh.
By the next day, they're not hungry.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
So it wrecked our first day of the tournament.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And of course, I've been out in storms and everything like that
yes.
over the years.
Right.
We were on another time, we were pre-fishing, fishing the Masters Walleye Circuit.
Okay.
And we were out on Lake Michigan, and
pretty.
we were watching a storm many miles away.
Okay.
And the lightning hit the water.
Oh.
Again, many miles away. Lightning hit the water and
Yes.
knocked my fishing pole out of my hand.
Oh, whoa. Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, how frightening.
Yeah. Electricity.
Oh my gosh.
Traveled that far through the water in just a split second.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I've had some experiences out there.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So what do you think that the bush taught you about life that nothing else really could?
Patience.
Ooh,
Again.
yes.
Yeah.
Patience.
Patience.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Patience, safety.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, speaking of patience, do you approach fishing more like a sport, a meditation, or a strategic game of patience?
In years past, it was a sport because I was fishing tournaments.
Okay, cool.
I have fished beside and with some of the top walleye anglers in the country.
Ooh, wow.
They've had their own TV shows,
Sweet.
books, articles, and fishing, alongside them. So it was, exciting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. Ah, that is so cool. So it started as a sport.
It started as a sport. Now, from the sport, I've gone into more of just going fishing.
Yeah. Entertainment.
maybe for a meal.
Yeah, there you go. Being
Yeah,
practical, I'm hungry.
yeah, yeah. Have something to eat because, well, the whole family, we love fish.
Right.
And so, and just like I've said before, taking people out and even watching them catch the fish.
Yes,
It's
right.
it's fun.
So, do you ever feel like the wilderness itself is a kind of character in your story, full of unpredictability and secrets?
Oh yes.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your favorite part of the book?
My favorite part of the book,
Yes, yes. You didn't know I was going to ask you that
I
question.
didn't know this. My favorite part of the book is probably telling other people how to fish.
Oh, yeah. There you
I
go.
even write a couple chapters about people that are going to Donald Lake
Mhm.
and tell them how to catch walleye. That's easy,
Right.
but to catch lake trout, to go out trolling in say
Yes.
56 to 78, 80 feet of water, how
Mhm.
to get your lures down that deep.
Yes, right,
And
right.
I just enjoy telling
Oh,
people. I've even
that's
had a little
beautiful.
seminar in my garage with a good
Aw,
friend, fellow member of the Cedar Valley Walleye Club. He was going to
aw.
Donald Lake, and he come out and I showed him. We talked for a long time, and I showed him, told him how and where to catch lake trout,
Ooh,
and wished him all the luck.
that's
And he
lovely.
did.
That's
He went
lovely.
up and was able to catch one.
Oh, wow.
Another guy that was up with us in 2022 from Des Moines, Phil, after we had gotten home, he texts me. He says, I want to know how you caught all the lake trout. Well,
Ooh,
that's when, like I said earlier, Russ caught, I put him on a lake trout and he reeled in, it was like 23 pounds.
wow.
We were out, and in 45 minutes, we probably landed a little over 60 pounds of lake trout,
Oh,
just one after the other. Phil wanted to know how we did that.
oh my gosh,
So
yes.
I text back and forth and everything, and he went up and couldn't do it.
Oh, couldn't do it.
One person said,
Aw.
well, Al, it's because you weren't in the boat with him.
Aw,
I'm
the lucky
like,
charm.
no, because I went through with Al on how to do it, and
Uh-huh.
he got he got fish. So
Aw,
yeah,
sweet. I love
yeah.
it.
There is just so many besides those. I guess I really enjoyed writing about the Reed family
Nice.
and how they lived.
Yes, of
It's just,
course.
and if I could throw in something, Vicki,
Please do.
about the Reed family,
Please do.
what it was like in the bush for them. In October of 1949, a float plane flew in their supplies for the winter.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I just can't imagine it.
for the winter.
Oh, the whole winter.
Yeah. So mom and dad go on their honeymoon. They're in Red Lake,
Yeah.
and it's June.
Okay.
They go down to the float plane service,
Hmm.
and they say, "Well, here's what we're doing. We're on our honeymoon. We want to go somewhere." They said the float plane manager. He says, he says, in on Donald Lake, there's a family that lives in there, the Gordon Reed family, and we haven't checked up on them since October last fall.
Oh my
Now
God.
it's June
Yes.
of 1950.
Oh, jeez.
And mom and dad are like, well, okay, And then he said, well, we, got to fly them, see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Mom and dad go, they fly in and meet the Reed family. Gordon was off paddling his canoe somewhere fishing.
Hmm.
And they had been living off of nothing but fish and lily pad roots.
Oh.
I've never had lily pad roots. Maybe they're good.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
not
But
that good. Not for
yeah,
the whole winter.
yeah. And they
No.
were out of out of food, out of
Oh,
everything.
God bless them.
So
Yes.
gives you an idea what it was like
Right.
back then.
Exactly. And that is detailed in the book. We have
Yes.
a book signing coming up. I'm so
Oh,
excited.
yeah. I'm wondering how many people are going to be there,
Yeah,
Vicki,
tons of people will be there.
to buy a book, though.
Yes,
Because
yes.
all my friends are already texting me, calling me. Oh, we already got your book, Al. And I'm like,
Well,
okay.
they can bring it in and have you
Yeah.
sign it.
Yeah,
There you go.
for sure.
So it's at Zuri's on the Hill, Zuri's Taco Bar,
Yep.
and it is from 5 till 8 on November 7th, a Friday night. We're going to have so much fun. So tell me, did you write this book? Oh, we already talked about that one. How about this? Where can our listeners and viewers find you and the book on social media?
Well, I'm easy to find. I'm on
Okay.
Facebook a lot,
Okay.
following other fishermen
Yay.
and what's going on out in the country, because I'm still working part time.
You drive truck.
I drive semi. In fact, as
Yes.
soon as I get out of here, I'm heading out in the cornfields.
Oh my gosh, corn
So,
country.
corn,
Yeah.
to haul corn.
Way to go.
Yeah,
Do you ever sleep?
yeah,
Oh, man, you are a busy guy. I tell you what.
yeah.
That's wild. So, okay, so they can get the book right
They can
now.
get the book right now on Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Yep,
Yes.
Amazon has it, and we will, of course, have it at the book signing.
Right. Yes.
And there are a couple places around, I won't mention right now, but they are interested
Yes. There you
in
go.
handling and selling
Yes.
the book.
Yes. Yes.
So, and of course, I've got a lot of copies coming.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love that so much. You might be surprised to note that I'm a fisherwoman. That look.
Okay.
I'm just
And
not.
you have time?
Yeah, I haven't done it for a while. But when I lived in Minneapolis, I lived there for 10 years. The first year I lived at nearby Lake Nokomis. Then I moved to Lake
Okay.
Calhoun. Then I moved to Lake Harriet. And my husband at the time, Roger Smith, we didn't have children. Every night we fished. Every single night. You didn't know that about me. And what I loved the most was, of course, nature, but the relationships with the other fisher people that were down there
Oh, yeah.
every night. You're besties. You become besties, and you cheer each other on. And it's like you don't care if you get one; you want them to get one. And I get
Exactly.
that whole sense from you
Yeah.
too. It's something about fishing that you just want to share the joy, right?
Right. Right.
Yes, I love it so much. And any closing thoughts for our audience?
Yeah. Write a book.
Write a book.
Write a book.
Yay!
It's
I love
fun.
it.
It can be frustrating at
Yes, of
times,
course it can
but
be.
if you've got a life that you would like to share with
Yes,
somebody,
yes.
yeah, write a book.
There you
And
go.
who knows? Maybe someday it'll be a movie.
Yeah, you just never know.
Yeah.
We'll plant that seed. And I would be happy to be your editor at St. James Professional Editing Services. All
Yep.
right.
She's very good.
Oh, thank you so much. It was an honor to work with you and have your story told and out there in the world. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful
See ya.
day and write a book. Yes.